Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Icinza and welcome back to another video on the Skyfire Productions YouTube channel. Now today we actually have the ACL Pro League wrap up of week 2. So today we're going to be going through the standings of week 2 and the updated kill death ratios of the top 5 players of this week. Now this is a very exciting video because we also have another wrap up video coming from the ACL Sydney LAN event that just went down this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the Skyfire YouTube channel and our Twitter to make sure you are here for the videos. Now let's get straight into it. Here are the standings for this week of post week 2 standings. Now in first place, we've actually got a bit of a different thing. We're not really used to this. Uproar IG are actually first place with a win-loss ratio of 5 wins and 1 loss. Now that's crazy because usually we see Plantronic's Mindfreak in the first place. You know, they did win ACL Sydney and they are renowned as the best team in Australia. However, the only reason they're not at first is because they have one more loss in their maps than IG do. They've both got 15 maps won, and IG have 4 losses and Plantronic's Mindfreak have 5 losses. So that changes their win-loss percentage, as you can see on screen now. Uproar IG have a 78.95% win-loss ratio and Plantronic's Mindfreak have a 75% win-loss ratio. Now that's pretty cool. We've actually got a lot more competition and we can see these other teams are starting to contend Plantronic's Mindfreak. Now in third place we actually have the Faction AU, which has just been announced as Integral AU. Integral is the organization that you guys may or may not know from COD Champs, which had the team, I believe, of Bundo, Vilesider, Hoju, and Quins. And you know, that org has now taken over the Faction AU, which I believe is Zeus, Fate, Swifty, and Luca. So that's really cool to see them in third place this week with a win percentage of 56.52%. In fourth place we have Avant-Garde tied with Trident eSports. In sixth place we have Incept, 7th place we have Mega, and 8th we actually have Team Skyfire. Now this is the most up to date. This week we're going to be seeing some changes, I believe. In the 4th and 5th place we may see Trident eSports take over Avant-Garde's spot, because you know they've got that practice up. They actually came second at ACL Sydney this week. That's basically my prediction for this week. We'll see Trident take that outright 4th spot. Anyway guys, that's basically been the standings of the post week 2 standings, so I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Now we're going to move on to the top 5 KDs of this week. Now in first place we still do have Buzzo from Mindfreak. Now he has a 1.27 KD. Last week he did have a above 2 KD I believe, however he has dropped down to a 1.27. He's still holding out that first place, which is really cool. He's got 24 kills per respawns, and you know, him playing this well is really good to see. In second place we actually have Izze from Avant-Garde. Now this is really cool. As I said last week, Izze was in our top 5. Actually he's moved up a couple of places and it's really cool to see. He's had a few troubles since post champs, and you know, for him to come back and be playing at the top of his game is really cool. Now we actually have Scrism from Uproar IG in our third place with a 1.22 KD, and you know, this is really cool. He is a new player to the Uproar IG squad. He wasn't in it for champs. Actually I believe Zeus was in Uproar IG for champs, and you know, for him to be coming out with the 3rd highest KD of this week is really cool. Now in 4th place we actually have Lakey from Incept. He actually has a 1.17 KD, and you know, for him I think this is a really big achievement. He's a very good player. He placed 6th this weekend at ACL Sydney and I believe 4th at ACL Brisbane. Now in 5th place we actually have Wanted from Avant. Now this is really cool. I'm actually not sure. I believe Wanted was a sub for the first couple of weeks. I'm not sure if he's taken a place there permanently, but he actually has a 1.16 KD, and yeah, so that's basically our top 5 KDs of the week. It's definitely different from last week. We have seen a couple of changes in our standings and our KDs. Now this is really cool. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed this video, I recommend you chuck a like and subscribe to the Skyfire YouTube channel. We're going to be having a lot more coverage of the ACL circuit, the ACL lands, and a variety of games coming to this channel really soon. This is just the start. My name is Icinza and I'll catch you all in next week's video. Goodbye.